Hello YouTube, and welcome to the GonzoEwok channel. I'm Ewok.
And I'm Gonzo.
And you sounded quite unhappy
I
there.
did sound quite aggressive, aye.
This is probably because we're straight off the back of my failure on the Kerbal video that we just recorded, Season 2, Episode 2, which was a bit of a... Well, that wasn't a disaster.
No, it was...
If you say it was a disaster, people won't watch it. It was actually quite good. We got
mixed results.
We got a lot of science from it, and we got further than we've ever been before, with a brand new rocket that works brilliantly.
And how's the panel beating of your face going? How's that working out for you?
Well, I'm starting to get sensation back in my right cheek.
That's good. That means I can put the meat tenderizer back in the drawer.
However, we are here for a different game today. We are here for our episode 2 of FTL Advanced Edition by Subset Games, sticking on the space theme.
Aye.
It's my turn to control it this time. You went last time.
Indeed. So, have you given any more thought to what sort of ship that you would like to use?
Well, I would like to use the Kestrel, but we've used it a couple of times, so I'm thinking that we should probably use something different. The Osprey is pretty good. It's got a burst laser, and it's got an auto-firing hoo-ha that ignores shields.
Everybody likes an auto-firing hoo-ha.
What's the second option? What's the difference there? Dual lasers and Alito, which is a crappy launcher. I don't see why I'd want to go with that. Probably because it's got a varied crew layout. We've got the Red Tail, which is the alternate option of the Kestrel. What's the difference there? It's got 4 lasers rather than the 1 burst laser, which is probably less effective, although it probably charges a lot quicker. A little bit quicker. I mean, it's good. You want to trick those weapons out pretty quickly. However, I've got a Mantis crewman, which I like, and you've got an extra Zoltan. That's the name. Zoltan
With the extra power.
Do not like the NG ships. I'll let you test one of them if you want. The Men of War, Slug Vessel, Dual Lasers, not bad. Breach Bomb, pretty good. And the Anti-Bio Beam, so that's very much an anti-personnel one. I think I might go with the Red Tail.
Nice. Mix it up a little bit. Variations on a theme, eh?
Go with the Red Tail. What we're going to call it?
That's a very good question.
We always say, we need to think of this before we come in the episode so we don't just look like unimaginative
swines.
Well,
that's fucking awful.
this is just terrible.
I think it's time to do a jump cut while we think of a name.
What's this? V? Look around the room. What is there around the room? There's a telephone. The
screwdriver.
The screwdriver. The lampshade.
The woolly hat.
The woolly hat. The spaceship woolly hat.
Nice.
Excellent. I think we got out of that one well.
Yeah, we'll call that like fucking pros, haven't we?
Can I customise the names? I'm gonna call him Pilot. I'm going to come up with really imaginative names.
So you're doing the old technique of calling them what you want them to do on the ship, eh?
Pilot, weapons, engines. Actually, it makes sense to have him shields and have the Mantises. No, we'll call him Killer.
Right.
Because he's going to kill anyone who comes on the ship. What do you think? Shields or weapons? Shields or weapons?
I always like weapons, and I think because we've got 4 basic weapons, I'm thinking the sooner they charge up, the better, frankly.
Okay, there we go.
Cool.
Let's go.
Nice.
Data you carry, blah blah blah. We did that one last time.
Everybody knows what's going on.
We will read them out, but we'll not read the beginning one out every time.
Do you want me to read these out in a bit of a change up? Well, I'm going to anyway, since you haven't answered. So I'll do
a bit of it. Oh yeah, I see. You read them.
I'll do the reading.
Okay. Right. That he is my pilot. That's fine. He's in the right place. Weapons, engines, and Killer can operate the shields until anyone comes on board.
Nice.
Let me just get a handle of my ships. So, if I knock the engines down by 1, I can charge all the weapons. I'm just getting the hang of the layout.
You could knock down the med bay.
That's an unusual place to have external doors.
Aye.
But what the hell?
You've got some on the sides.
Doors here. Which means if the engine room ever gets on fire, I am going to have to... Oh no, I've got some at the back there. Okay, that's handy.
Aye, some at the back and the sides of those rooms.
Everything seems to be towards the back of the ship. The oxygen room, taking up 4 spaces, is a bit weird.
Aye.
But okay, I think I know what I'm doing with this setup.
I'd recommend probably dropping your med bay, and that'll give you an extra bar to put your engines up as well.
That's a good point.
Aye.
Good point. So we're right next to a store. Fat lot of use that is because we've got no scrap. So let's go this way.
Okay, I'm going to curve your way around the top.
So you're going to be reading these
I'll
out.
do the reading. Scans reveal a large asteroid field nearby. Short-range scanners may discover useful materials while we wait for the FTL to recharge. So, what we're going to do?
Going to explore the asteroid field. A pirate ship hiding behind one of the larger asteroid attacks you. It's a pain in the arse when you've only got one level of shields. And because the asteroids will knock the shields out, and he's got the bastard
Energy shield.
Energy shield.
And the Volt and shield thing.
Well, the first thing I'm going to do is put all my weapons on auto fire and target them at his weapons.
Cool.
And then let's just sit back and relax.
I sit back and take the damage.
Oh,
And the asteroid missed him. Fucking shenanigans going on here.
Actually, the shield doesn't make a difference because he's got a missile launcher as his only damaging weapon.
Oh. Oh, well, that was unfortunate.
It was a little unfortunate. It's all good. We're going to take a lot of damage straight away.
Well, took his weapons offline, so we'll keep them that way. I'll just take a little sip of my coffee there, just while we wait this one out.
Well, it should be over in the next round. The 4 lasers combination is quite good itself for the early stage, but because individually they're pretty weak weapons, 19 scrap, that's pretty good.
That's
for
not
the
bad
first
for a
encounter.
first fight.
Because they're not good individual weapons, it means I am going to want to trick them out.
Yeah.
And they're taking up 4.
You spot a small rebel ship nearby. It seems to have been refitted for transport rather than combat. It does not seem to want to engage you and your ship.
Well, tough shit, it's going to have to, because I'm going to demand the surrender of their goods. So they're probably going to try and escape. But because I've got 3 weapons, they're trying to escape. I can focus 2 on there and 2 on there. So I can try and knock their weapons down and keep their engines down at the same time. We could have done with this last time on your go because there was a few ships that were trying to escape.
Yeah, that wouldn't have been a bad idea. But we'll see what happens there anyway. Yeah, it's still charging.
Have I knocked their weapons out?
Yeah.
Yes, I have.
Cool. You've delayed it there, so you've done some damage. I think they're frigged.
So now I'm going to fire one at their shields as well to see if I can knock their shields out.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's the one that I was shooting at their shields. Hit their shields. They're knackered. They're done now. You know, this is not a bad start.
Mr. Weapons has taken a bit of damage there. I know it's a tiny amount, but you've got time if you want to charge it.
Flak gun!
It's only the Mark 1, which isn't anywhere near as good as the Mark 2 that I've got in my fly-through, but see how things go with that then.
Let's see. It does 3 shots per charge. It takes 2 power. I can install that straight away.
Yeah, if you took out... Well, I was going to say, if you power down one of the basic lasers, you could have 2
then
of
I
them
can
on the
use the flak gun, and that does 3 shots, which is going to be pretty good for knocking shields down. Hit them with the flak, get the shields down, and then 3h lasers in a focused target.
Yeah, that's not bad. Well, that's a pretty good gun.
Then again, actually, it'll be 2 lasers at a focused target, won't it?
Aye.
Unless put him in the engines room.
Right. Okay. Now it's confusing because weapons is on the engines and engines is on the weapons.
Actually, no. I thought that would actually add 1 to the total, but it doesn't.
It gives that 1 extra power. So he's handy basically if you wanted the med bay up and running.
Just quickly healing weapons before we. Where's the button to set the positions? Is that there?
That's the one.
Save the current positions. Station saved, so they can go back to their positions when I'm ready.
Cool.
Let's nip over here then.
Right. See what we've got. You detect an automated rebel scout attacking a small refueling outpost.
It seems to have 2 weapons. I'm going up against fairly well-armed things at this early stage.
I'll not be well armed for long once you hit that flak cannon in the face.
Oh, what's that?
That's hacking.
Hacking. Attacking a higher threat the ship moves
Let's see what it tries to hack. Shields. That's not great.
It's not ideal.
Right, start hitting it. Start hitting it a lot.
Bam.
Yeah. Okay, they took the med bay down. They took the scanners down.
Hit it with that. Bam. And shields and weapons.
Yeah, see if we can get them in quick before they come back up. Nice.
Okay, that'll help, but I'm still a sitting duck here.
You missed. We're doing alright.
Oh, hang on, I've got my flak on auto fire. That's fine, I've got everything on auto fire.
Yeah, I mean, that flak cannon, I mean, it's certainly not as good as the Mark II as you'd expect, but it's
handy,
well
it's
there.
handy for shields, certainly.
Does a nice bit of damage to systems and rooms as well, more than anything else. But certainly it's designed really for getting through higher shield things, which ameliorates that basic laser situation we had going on just at the very start there.
Now, my situation's looking good for power. See if we can upgrade the shields, eh?
Yeah, why not? I think getting second bar of shields is a good way to go.
So I may have to temporarily put our Zoltan fella on shields.
Yeah, why not?
Actually, no, I don't need to do that. I can just use him and him alone to power the engines. I suppose we better get some repairing done. Eh?
Yeah.
I'll send the Mantis in to repair, as terrible
Why
as
not?
he will be at
It's
it.
good practice for them as well. It always helps.
I believe Mantis are particularly weak at repairing.
Yeah. Okay, and so everybody's fixed back up. Remember, you've got the little button to tell them to go back where they're supposed to be.
It's all new, mate. It's very difficult to
remember that one
shit.
button to click there. There's probably a
One
shortcut.
button to rule them all.
Aye. There are only 2 ships within range and they seem to be engaged in battle. One of them has the markings of a space pirate.
Let's aid the civilian ship. Then.
Did you like that dramatic effect I went there for?
I
space
did. It was
pirate?
good. Have you ever thought of going into voice acting?
Definitely not.
How come I can see them inside their ship? I don't have advanced sensors or anything, do I? Or maybe it's a feature of the actual ship that I...
It's because the Zoltan fella's still in your sensors, isn't it? Let's have a look.
Right. No, he's not.
Ah,
So
there's
why
somebody
is
else
that?
in there. Look, there's somebody in your weapons.
He's not supposed to be there.
Probably having a crafty fag in
Is
the,
that new?
the scanning room.
When you've got somebody in there that you can see, that it adds like an extra level.
I don't
to it?
think so. No, I think
No, I've just got level 2 sensors. Maybe
oh,
it has
you
to
do,
be.
yeah, but
it
needs
has
power.
to be manned.
Aye, needs powering.
Okay, let's hit them with this.
Yeah, it's an area of effect weapon, so there's a chance it might not hit where you're aiming at, but you want to make sure it's surrounded on all sides by good stuff to hit.
But I want the flak to be the first thing that fires, and then just have a slight gap between that.
Yeah, of course, time it nicely, of course. Then just wait until it comes in.
And then get
And
everything
smack
else
everything
on there.
else. Aye.
So get the weapons on there.
Nice.
It's unfortunate that I'm taking these. Taking some damage in every battle.
It's
It's
you live
slowly
your life.
ticking away.
Oh, that was a terrible shot with the flak, but the lasers came in.
Everyone just seems to have had missiles so far.
Aye.
But here comes the flak. That'll take the shields down. Here comes the lasers. Boom.
Nice.
This isn't a bad setup. I was really lucky getting a weapon that early.
Oh,
to
totally.
be honest.
Aye. And a good bit of scrap as well, which is like you put your shields up.
Repaired.
Some repairs. Thank
Nice.
you. Come again.
Cool. Well happy with that. I've not got enough power. Why? Because I've got the med bay.
Well, a bit silly, but there you go.
Shit happens.
Aye.
They were using missiles anyway, so the shields wouldn't have helped.
A stream of-
Mantis Scout.
A stream of clicks and gurgling comes from the comms of a hostile Mantis Scout. The universal translator might be on the blink, but his intent is obvious.
Again, coming at us with 2 weapons.
The Mantis Scout that doesn't have a teleporter as well.
Oh, I don't know what that is. That looks new.
Hmm.
Seen one of them before?
It's yes, but I don't quite know what it is. I think I came across that in one of my own playthroughs. But we'll never know now.
We'll never know. And you know what? I'm happy not knowing.
Exactly.
That suits
If
me.
the only
fine.
way to find out the effectiveness of a weapon is to use it on yourself or get it used on you, you're better off not knowing.
This flak cannon is way OP for Sector 1.
I'm loving it. Yeah, we'll probably need to change things up as we go along as well, providing we get a few sectors in, but that's a hell of a good start.
It's a good start. We've got the shields up. Oh, refugee.
Let us have a read then. You have encountered a refugee ship drifting in space. It looks as though it was fleeing from the rebel advance and ran out of fuel. Its distress beacon is active, but you're not sure anyone's on board and its communications seem to be down.
Now this is a risk because I could lose a crew member.
Yep.
But what the hell?
Gotta do it. Aww.
Killer is gone.
As you investigate the ship, you're attacked by a now cannibalistic crew. Driven mad by a lack of food, they've turned to feeding on each other. As you fight your way off the ship, one of your crew falls to the crazed attackers, and you are forced to leave them behind or else lose your entire ship. I can't believe of all of your crew that took down fucking Killer. Jesus. Well, that's a setback. Now we're paying back in fear dollars for
I was just feeling too
gained.
cocky.
You arrive to find a number of ships convening around the station. There's someone quick to chat between the ships. You tune in and listen for anything interesting. Over here in the conversation, it seems that they're taking possession of an enemy ship intact. Or they need to, sorry.
I'll offer my services, but they'll say we're not equipped to do it.
Yeah, we got that on my playthrough as well, didn't we?
Now this is looking pretty shitty. I'm going to have to jump to a sector we've already been.
And then jump it's a risk. I would do it. It's first sector. Just try it.
I think this is a bad idea. I'll just put it out there.
Beacon's been built for a nearby civil space station. No one hails your ship.
Thanks, Gonzo. Luckily, we're alright.
See, there we go. I told you it'd be alright.
Just.
Aye. Right, just is enough.
Nat's pube.
We've arrived at long range sector. They're the long range beacon even. I'm just making up words here. Small platform orbits near this beacon. It looks like a fueling station of some sort, and it's cheerily broadcasting reasonable prices in a spectrum of frequencies and languages.
I'll dock.
The automated platform seems to be damaged. You can likely steal as much fuel as remains. Yeah.
At least it won't come into the hands of the rebels.
Fuck that shit. As long as we've got the fuel.
5 fuel. Sweet.
I'm terrible for forgetting about my fuel as well, as you'll remember from the last episode.
I could go rock controlled or civilian. At this stage, I think I'll take a bit of hostile action and go to the rock sector because
You love taking a bit of hostile action, don't you? The Rock are a powerful and proud race. That's mixed me infinitives there. It's not unheard of to have a peaceful journey through the lands, but don't count on it.
as long as they don't try and board us. I'll go back over to start with. Make the most of a quiet beginning.
Nice. Find a disabled rock transport floating near the beacon. You consider stripping it of useful parts, but are uncertain why it's there in the first
I
place.
could lose another crew member here.
No,
Aha.
just a scrap. Everyone likes a scrap.
But I got 29 scrap from it.
Hmm.
So that's pretty good.
That is. It's like for some reason the game's confused and it's decided to give you the scrap that you would get in an easy run through on a normal. Normal run.
Teleporter.
Right. Okay then.
Bang that there.
You really
Everyone,
gonna
head to the med bay.
are you really gonna fire your flak at the
Actually, no, you
teleporter?
leave there. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing.
Right. Well, before you unpause it, just get your weapons aimed up as well. Flak personally, I would aim it just at its shields, smack the shields, and then get your burst lasers going in and keep them occupied.
Now, I don't actually need to power the med room because he's going to power it when he gets there.
Very good point.
So, suck all the oxygen out everywhere and suck it out quick.
Even out of your O2 room. Bearing in mind that he could go and make a beeline straight for it.
But if he goes in the O2 room and I don't suck the oxygen out of it, he will just break it. No, we will leave him as is.
He wants to hammer the doors. That's not great though, is it?
Yeah, that's not great. We can't have him hammering the doors.
He's still hammering the doors.
He won't be for long. There we go, he's given in.
Right, so we're taking damage left, right and centre. Your flak cannon's down, but you've still got your basic lasers.
You're just going to have to retreat there, mate. It's fine. It's fine. They don't actually have any shields.
The doors rooms ran out of oxygen. That's not a great thing.
Yeah, but the doors are working, so it's not a big
Oh,
deal.
of course. Yes, they are. I just had a little bit of a minor panic to myself.
Yeah, nothing to worry about.
I've got shields.
Oh, they do now. I must have temporarily
Yeah.
knocked them offline.
Cool. Yep, the med bay's working with the Zoltan being in there.
Unfortunately, they are getting their weapons back online.
They're not particularly in a great place to do a lot here as well.
And they're back off again.
Aye, just keep picking away at that. Got the crew sorted.
Got oxygen back.
Got the doors closed as well. Get the O2 coming back in.
Doors
Yep.
are closed.
Nice.
Get the weapons back online. Get the flak back online.
There's an intruder back into your med bay there as well.
So I'll get the Zolt in there so the med base starts working. Fight's over. Let's just kill this punk.
Nice.
And then repair everything.
Oh, if only we had killer.
If only we had killer, he'd make short work of that rock man.
Aye. Okay, and so fix up.
Fix up and then get out.
Yeah, so if you hit return lock, it'll send everybody back.
Ooh.
Nice.
That is cool. 91 scrap. Save it for a shop or spend some of it.
Do we need to buy anything at this stage? Wouldn't.
You know what? It'd be useful to have more power.
Aye.
That way I could have all the lasers online at the same time.
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. You'll need to upgrade your weapons one to do that as well, I think.
I will. I'm thinking with 91, will I have enough for that?
Well, I should think so. You need 50. Aye, 50 at the top there. We'll spend 70 scrap. There we go. That's nice.
Sweet.
So that extra laser. I mean, it's only a small bonus, but any bonus you can take really is worth doing.
I'll go above that now. Seems to be a good concentration of stars there, so...
A motley collection of rock ships are stationed around this beacon that look to have resorted to the pirate's life. Defensive manoeuvres.
What's that?
To Clone Bay.
Clone Bay.
I
Okay.
don't need to particularly worry about that, really.
Let's stick in the middle there.
Aye.
More likely to hit things, as you say.
Exactly, yeah. You want to kind of cluster around some good systems, really.
Oh, I don't like the fact that they've got that glaive.
Well, we'll come in and we've got 3 basic lasers as well. I would just, hammer those fucking weapons.
Yeah.
Nice. Take that, bitches.
Sweet.
Come in for a bit more. That's what I like. Come in, flak. Nice. Oh, that
Shields
is
down as well.
fucking riddling them.
It's good because there's a lot of firepower there. I mean, that's 3 and the lasers is another 3, so...
Nice.
It's not a bad setup at all.
17 scrap. We've got a missile. We've got a drone.
Missiles are no use to me at the moment.
Yeah.
Uh,
You bastards.
I wish I had a bit more cash coming this
Got
slot.
38. We have got a spare basic laser. We've got flog as well for a bit extra. Not get much. With the local rock settlement so unwilling to trade with other life forms and opportunistic, Manactus crew has postponed its piracy activity and set up shop to catch any passing trade. Nearly ran out of oxygen there, Jesus.
Zoltan shield bypass, not too fussed. Battery charger, not too fussed. Drone control, mind
backup-
control.
The backup battery's alright. It just sits there. It gives you 2 extra bonus power. It appears in your subsystems. You hit it and it gives you 2 extra power.
We've
as
got
a boost.
pike beam.
Nice.
That would be nice. So what is that? How much damage does it do? Damage per room hit 1. So it's not super powerful, but it's every room hit. So it could do 2 or 3 damage. Requires 2 power.
Hermes missile. Very powerful.
Shield piercing, 5 laser shields up here. It does 3 damage.
Oh yeah, of course. That weapon that we saw before was some sort of charge weapon, where it charges, then you get a cycle, and it can charge up to 4 times. And I'm not sure exactly what type it could have been. Could have been a charge laser, where you leave it to charge for ages. So every 6 seconds it gets a charge. And
So
it'll
that's
store like
that's
3
a
or 4.
charge weapon. That's an ion charge.
Yeah, so every 6 seconds it charges, and then it eventually gets a maximum charge shot of 3. So you leave it for 18 seconds, and then it'll work like a burst laser, basically, and fire off 3 ion charges.
Not that bad, really, is it?
It's not bad. You can get them in lasers. I think you can get some sort of almost like I think it's called a swarm missile or something. But
Well, if I sell another one of these burst lasers, that'll give us 58. So I can buy the pike beam.
needs 2 power. If you sold the spare burst laser, you could sell 2 burst lasers if you were going. Oh, 2 yeah.
I've already sold
single
one of the burst
right.
lasers. I've
Okay.
sold the one that we weren't using.
Okay, so if you did it, you'd still need an extra bar of power, which would mean dropping one of your lasers to do
I mean,
it.
that ion charger only takes 6 seconds to charge, and it charges up to 3.
Aye.
That can take out 3 laser shields. I'm thinking that might be a way to go.
Okay.
And that needs 2 power. I'm doing it.
Alright, cool.
It's new as well, so it's something that I haven't
course.
tried before.
So you'll see when we come back to the main screen, it's sitting there, there's like the little circles underneath it. That tells you at what stage it's charged. So you can fire it in an emergency after it's charged after 6 seconds, basically, but if you leave it for the full 18,
You get 3
as
shots.
you see here, there we go, it cycles, you see? So it's ready to go now. Give it 6 seconds, there's another one.
That's pretty sweet.
That is, actually, I didn't think that in terms of taking the shields down. The flak cannon's really designed to do that to some extent as well, and knock the
But
shields
the flak
and
can
hit
also
through.
do the damage.
But of course, so that means the charge ion will come in, flatten the shields, and then you come in with that flak and
Got an encounter.
blat them. A ship without life forms within a nearby dense asteroid field has given off the distress call. Shall we investigate? It could be dangerous.
Investigate. 5 damage to the hull.
Oh, well, that makes up for the 5 damage you restored last time. At least we didn't lose any crew. That's the important thing.
Another store.
Always fucking happens. You
Right,
always
let's
get them
go
in
down
clusters.
this way.
A loud thud resounds through the ship after jump completion. You've just shunted a rock fighter and he's already preparing to fire.
He's got a
Clumsy.
missile. I'm not happy that he's got a missile.
Aim the ion charge at these weapons and that'll at least stun them. If that's right, it'll go through that layer of shields and then it'll do system stun, I think, wouldn't it?
Will it?
Well, we'll find out, I suppose.
We sharp will. Just fire everything. Fire everything.
Yeah, so it came in and knocked off a...
Oh, I didn't see what happened with that missile. I presume it missed.
Yeah, but look, the charge ion, it's a dodgy one to put on auto fire because then it's just going to keep firing when it gets to one layer. But
Yeah, that's the problem,
It has
but-
done ion damage to the weapons that it hit there as well. So that's handy.
It is a shame that you can't put individual weapons on auto fire.
Aye. Just needs a little bit of micromanagement, but we should manage that with fine style, I think. Nice.
Sweet.
It's a hell of a good build that we've got going on here.
It is.
20
Some good
scrap.
luck with the weapons.
Aye. I suppose the only thing that I could say would probably go better at this point, you know, from my perspective, getting those basic lasers replaced with you know, like a burst laser or something like that, or
Yeah, something like that would be handy.
just multiple shots coming in. I mean, we're already kind of raining bullet hell down on them with the charge ion and the flak going in, but getting those laser weapons, because they're kind of still the bread and butter, really, you know. So we need some decent ones there as well if we're going to survive longer term, I think. We'll see what we get.
We'll see what we'll get in this next sector, because there's a store.
You find a rock ship docked with a damaged mantis fighter. Before you have a chance to hail them, the ship moves in to attack you and you register teleporter symbols from the disabled ship. They're using mantis tech to board you.
That's fine.
3 of the fuckers coming in. Beaming in at the bottom there. All the doors are... Ah, right, I see. And meanwhile they're sitting there with... what is that they've got? Got a hull laser and...
Some sort of charge weapon and
Aye.
a laser.
Right. Actually, it's the same that we've got. It's the charge ion.
Ooh, we don't want them to use that.
Coming in. Now they're outnumbering you in the med bay there, which isn't brilliant.
Not brilliant, but not terrible. Let's take their weapons out.
Cool.
Hit them with the laser. Oh, it's a flak cannon they've got. And then hit them with some flak.
Right.
Damn it, I didn't take their weapons out. I'll hit their weapons now. Oh,
Shit.
oh shit, the oxygen's out.
That's not good. That's not good at all.
I think this is the end already.
Might be. Oh, that fluky fucking hit with the flak shot. With a flak shot. Keep your weapons on them. Or you got auto
That's
fire
a good
or
point.
what? If you can take care of the borders, it's close enough, the oxygen in the med room, that you could send people out in shifts to do it. But take that fucking ship out first and kill those fucking intruders. It's down. Bring it back up. Be alright. Come in, that's it. I'll keep an eye on your old weapons there for you as well. Guy in the O2 room, he's doing alright. They're dead. Yep. Do it in shifts, it's back up, sorted. That was fucking close, mate.
And then they're dead.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh my god. I know I went very quiet there, but I was
Yeah,
sort of
that
intensely
could
concentrating.
have turned into quite a short episode in a hurry, that one. So
Ooh.
give a chance for the oxygen to start recirculating. There we
And
go.
get them all healed up and
Nice.
back to your stations, ladies and gentlemen.
Excellent use of the return key there as well, Ewok.
Oh my god, that was tense.
Got a good bit of scrap for it, so you're going to the store here just to see...
I want the store, see what's on
offer.
offer.
You come across a rock trading post. It's rare that they deal with outsiders, but they need to sell the last of their stock and will pay the dues for the transgression when they return home.
So, there's burst laser there. I have to sell a laser to get a laser, but I'm not using one of the lasers right now.
It's requiring a lot of power to do that, like, but
It's just the Mark 1 as well. It's not particularly good.
Mark 1 just fires 2 shots, doesn't it?
Yeah, it fires 2 shots.
So effectively, we would replace a burst laser, a basic laser with a burst laser that would do the job of the 2 basic lasers anyway.
But I don't have the power for it.
Aye, exactly. So.
I
balances
don't fancy
out.
the ion blast because we've already got a good ion weapon. I'm still tempted by the pike beam, even though we can't really use it yet.
Yeah, I mean, you'd have to replace one of your basic lasers to put the pike beam there.
We also need a repair, and repair's going to cost a good chunk of what we've got.
Aye.
I think just repair and hope for another shot later.
Okay then. What about buying any extra fuel?
Yeah, what the hell? We're here.
We can do with it.
Should I sell one laser?
They have a crewman there if you jump back one. Look, they've got a rock crewman called Tom Banks.
It's an unusual name for a rock.
There we go. Okay then.
Really maxing out the places I visit on this run.
Flying right on the tail of it. The captain of this ship says he can provide services as long as you've got the scrap.
I've got the scrap for him. I'll scrap his bloody ship, that's what I'll do.
Scrap his arsehole. Okay then. Right. Get everything charged up.
Yep, absolutely. First step. I don't like the fact that I can't auto fire now, and they're getting a shot off before I can get my shots off.
Well, I mean, you know, you could go in with your flak if you wanted to, but what's a missile and hitting your sensors there?
The sensors isn't a big deal.
I think there's a fire in there as well. I'm looking at the symbol. Cool. Nice.
We'll just flood that area of the ship then.
Weapons are frozen there. We've got some damage on them. Come in with that flak. Going for the oxygen.
I'll just hit everything.
Right.
Oh, they've got weapons back online.
Nice.
I'll just spread the damage across their entire ship, really.
Well, they try to make a move to get out. The fires went out there as well. You get the little symbols above your subsystems, which is quite handy if your sensors have went down and there's a fire. Champion.
Just get that back up and running.
Cool.
I don't know why I've got the oxygen bay.
The med bay.
The med bay, yeah, indeed.
We need an extra. No, we don't need an extra power bar. We just need Mr. Zoltan in the engines, don't we?
That's right, yeah.
Cool.
Oh no!
Fuck.
No!
Unusual solar activity in the region means you need to get out quick. The rock pirate nearby apparently thinks otherwise as the move to attack your ship.
Right. To the med bay. Everyone.
Right. That means that your engines are going to go down and give you zero chance of powering up and escaping, which isn't a great thing.
That's a good point.
I think keep them where they are. Keep them where they are. Hit that fucker. Get yourself out.
What am I going to do about
The inevitable fires.
the inevitable fires?
Just
I'll flood everything that I'm not using.
right. Okay. Seems quite sensible, I think.
So I'll
Yep.
keep all the rooms flooded apart from the ones where my men are stationed, and the oxygen bay. Sorry,
And
the med bay. Should
yeah.
I need to go there?
Cool. All right.
Oh, I hate these encounters. They're awful.
Right.
And you know what? I'm just going to hit him with the first charge.
Right. Just take the
Actually-
shields down and riddle them.
No, there's no point actually.
Sitting there with a missile and a laser.
I'll use the flak to take the shields down. And then when the charge is up
Yeah,
and
that was
running,
Nice. There we go. Sweet.
that
Love
ought to
it.
do some damage.
Yeah. Nice. Doesn't do a huge amount of damage, but it's great at just raking across systems, that flak cannon. I believe, I think it might have possibly been Sharky in the last video commented that it's kind of like the old
The old
The old
garbage
garbage-
cannon
aye,
from
the garbage
Starbog
cannon,
and Red
yeah.
Dwarf. How come that fire? Right, there we go. Get everything closed.
Nice.
That's alright, that's not too bad.
that was textbook.
And let's just get the hell out of here before there's another fire. We've got time to visit one more sector.
Cool. Mercenaries are swarming the galaxy now, knowing that the less than legal services are in demand during this period of unrest. One is waiting at the beacon and hails you.
Let's fight.
I killed your pal. You're next.
He's got a teleporter.
Fuckers.
To the med bay. Doo-doo-doo. And let's just flood the rest of the ship.
Cool.
And hope they don't hit the oxygen. They've got 2 lasers. I don't think they can scratch us.
Bringing in mind is we lose a bar of shields when you do that because then the engine has to power up. There we go. So we're just going to sit here.
Why does it choose to power down the bloody shields out of all things?
Right, Mr. Rockman's came straight into do battle with Mr. Pilot.
Oh, you can actually get through the shields. Right, weapons, and then give it a little break, and then just rake everything at you.
Nice. Cool. Just seemed to hit empty rooms there. Didn't really do a huge amount of damage to systems apart from the engines, but sitting all right. Now he is kicking the shit out of your pilot bay there, so you might want to pop the doors and suffocate the fucker.
I don't know what I'd do without you, right? Other than die horribly.
You kept me right in my last playthrough a couple of times as well.
You know what? I'm not as keen on this charge weapon as I thought. It does take too long to charge up,
Those 18 seconds do feel as though they tick by very slowly, don't they?
and I feel like I'm wasting everything else if I fire it before that takes the shields down.
It will still do some good damage though, and I mean the ion damage I think still, because obviously it can take the shields down, but then it can't hit their systems. I think it's useful. It's effectively, even though it's only for a short period of time, it is like it's knocking them into the red. So it does all right. I think that's.
Did they just send a Zoltan in to try and fight?
Yeah, he's just been absolutely gang fucked in the med bay there as well.
Let's take that teleporter down. It's a pain in the arse.
Nice.
Well, I didn't really successfully take it down.
No.
Well, I keep the weapons down, to be honest.
Close your doors as well if you fancy.
Can now.
Crisis averted.
A good amount of scrap.
Aye.
Good amount of scrap. It's just constantly messing with the shields.
We've probably got enough if you want to get yourself an extra bar or two. I'm not sure if they'd be particularly useful. Is there anything that you'd want to power up?
Weapons, but weapons is going to cost 75.
Right. And is that to bring that extra burst the extra basic laser online?
Every little helps. Well, I'll tell you what,
Aye.
I'm going to need extra power to do that, so I may as well buy a new power bar.
Yeah. There we go. Just have that sitting there in the background.
It'll help.
Aye,
I'm going to need it anyway, so I might as well use it now.
And it means if Mr. Engines needs to go anywhere, at least there is some backup power there, and it'll not take your shields down in the meantime. Oh, you've come across an asteroid mining colony. The message you immediately saying, "Greetings. Our supplies of mining explosives have run out ever since the rebels blockaded this system. Do you have any extra explosives?"
Should I give them 15 missiles and see what happens?
I would, because we don't fucking need them, do we?
No.
We're using missiles. I understand. Good luck out there. We'll try.
I went to press number 2. I must have. Never mind. They would have squandered those missiles anyway.
I'm sure they would have given us something.
Zoltan Homeworlds or Abandoned. Oh, that's new, isn't it? The Abandoned sector.
I've never been to one before.
I'd rather go to the Zoltan Homeworlds, but it's new, so let's see what the shit's going on there. It'd be terrible if we just go through and there's nothing here.
This sector has been largely abandoned since a series of battles decimated the local population. An unusual alien race is reportedly scavenging in the area. You'd best be on guard. I think this is the new race. What are they called? I want to say Valerians, but that's a Game of Thrones rip-off.
I have no idea because I've never really read about it.
A rebel ship approaches cautiously. Personally, says the captain, I'd have stuck with the Federation, but I'm a soldier, sir, and I'm no use without a water fight. Raise your shields. Oh, the grudging captain. So they've got
2 shields and this meaty looking charge laser. Let's hope they're going to charge it all the way up before they fire it.
Yeah, let's just see what happens.
No.
So we've got a burst laser coming in. Something else just came out and sort of span around a little bit. That was a bit disconcerting. Right. Okay, hit the weapons. Took the charge offline.
It's okay, that'll get repaired soon enough. I've took one of their weapons out.
Cool, still getting the hits in.
Come on, bring it back up. That's
Okay,
fine.
it's just chipping away at their weapons. You know, it's a slow-paced battle, but we can manage with this. We'll just keep this ticking along all day.
Get in there. Well, the weapons are off now, but I want to get my weapons back online.
Aye, that's it.
Oh, accidentally turned the flak off. That's gonna hurt.
That was
Okay.
just weird, uncomfortable sort of nasal whining going on there as
You
well.
did-
Just had a,
You did make a very unusual noise.
hopefully the microphone hasn't picked that
I
up.
imagine the mic hasn't picked it up, but people will be confused as to why everything suddenly went silent.
Yeah, that was me. I just suddenly felt a little bit tight-chested as well, you know, touch of the old asthma, doing a lot of tidying at the weekend, a lot of dust kicking around.
Shall we accept this surrender?
18 scrapped. No, fuck you. Too much trouble.
Yeah, they've caused me annoyance. Besides, he said he was like a warrior who needed a water fight, and then
Exactly.
he's trying to submit at the first available opportunity. Sod him.
No, yep, that's, you see, the duty of a good captain going down with his ship. Got an extra 5 scrap there, so we've got 23. A couple of bits and pieces.
Sweet. I'm hoping we're going to get an encounter with the new aliens here.
There we are.
Ooh.
We detect a damaged vessel docked with the jump beacon. It appears to be the Larnius. That's what they're called. They're absorbing metal from the beacon, risking destroying it and becoming stranded. Ask if they require assistance, send them 30 scrap, or leave.
Shall I send them 30 scrap? That seems like really a generous thing to do, which leads
I
me to
always
believe
assumed
in
they
me.
were kind of like warmongery, horrible people.
I'm going to send them some scrap.
Release the material out the airlock and the Larnius, quickly collect it and start melting it down. They're grateful for your assistance and send over a ship augmentation, emergency respirators.
Okay, let's see what this does.
Well, that's very nice. We're first ever contact with this new
Crew take
alien race.
half damage from low oxygen.
Hey, that's pretty cool.
That'll be handy if someone knocks the oxygen thing down, because that'll be enough to repair it.
The Larnius, I believe, suck oxygen out of the rooms that they're in as well, so it'd be fucking
What a
nightmare.
bizarre thing for them to have.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Stumble across a badly damaged Larnius craft. It jumps away as soon as it sees you. Looking around the area, you discover a number of destroyed rebel automated ships. Must have been quite the fight. You scrap what remains.
36 scrap.
Nice.
That's everything back and then more. I can get that weapon up now.
You can. We'll have to go back to the old status quo with the
one
engines,
engines.
but
Upgrade the engines is going to be quite important later.
weapons needs to get fixed up as well. Look, he's quite low on the old health.
Ooh,
Unfortunately, they've got a mind control system. You want to take that off very fucking quick.
I see the Zoltan has been mind controlled.
Mr. Engines has been mind controlled. If you take
That's fine. He's just going to destroy the engines.
If you take out the mind control bay, though, it might give you control of them back. So I'd fucking hit it and just see. It's a good test.
I want to take the weapons
else.
off first.
Right.
Because he's going to take a while destroying that. And then I can flak basic lasers on there. Because they've got no shields.
He's back under your control there. He's back to fixing stuff up. There we go. It's alright.
I want that out before. I know I could have charged it a second time.
Coming in with a missile.
Ooh.
2 damage.
Painful.
At least it wasn't a system, though.
It's alright, we'll knock them out now.
Cool. That's it, and then take a moment to heal the crew up as well, because they're getting a bit damaged. Nice.
You can repair that once everyone's fixed up. Oh dear, dearie me. Well, not the best battle,
Nope.
but could have been worse.
Aye. Could have been much worse. But it's cool that we're getting to see the Larnius as well, mind. It's good to see them. I've never seen them in any me playthroughs just around back at mine.
And it's nice that we're having such a peaceful time with them.
Mm.
See, obviously there's got to be a way to unlock their ship. And I think that event might have had something to do with it. Maybe if we'd offered to give them assistance rather than just sending them over a bunch of scrap.
Yeah.
Something to try next time if we encounter them again. Oh, hang on.
You arrive at a beacon to discover a civilian ship fleeing from a lone Larnius craft. The civilian messages you, help me. The metal monsters are coming to melt down our ship. Strangely, no active weapon signatures are detected.
Contact the Larnius ship.
Aye, why not? You approach the ship without activating weapons and the civilian ship says, don't go any closer, just kill them before hastily making the retreat. You ask what they're doing here, but the translator clearly has problems with the request. The Larnius seem in range for an indiscernible reason. They cut transmission and power the weapons. Look like you have to fight after all. I bet if there is like a translator thing that you can get, and I bet that's got something to do with it.
Very
So
possibly.
They've hacked your engines here.
And they're going to hit us with missiles. Everything I'm going up against has missiles.
Mm.
So I'm going to use the flak to try and take down the shields. Fire that. Then I'm going to use the... Oh, that's a bit of a pisser, isn't it?
Yeah.
They just knocked my charge out. No, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, just I'd say everything on the weapons and just knock them out, give you a bit of a chance to get yourself up and repaired. Cool, that's the weapons off.
Is my door control knackered?
No, but it's hacked. It blocks the doors when a system's hacked.
I see.
Yeah, they're crafty like that.
In that case, just...
Receive a hail from the ship followed by the crew translation device squirting. Stop, stop, stop.
Now, this was a misunderstanding, and they've been peaceful so far.
You love the Larnius. You're a filthy Larnius lover. That's what's going on here.
I shall accept their surrender.
Alright. No,
Yeah, I may be a filthy Larnius lover, but it just seems to have been a genuine misunderstanding, and I'm nothing if not a role player.
Well, I suppose there's a touch of that going on there. Alright.
Everything
Cool.
back online before we move on.
It's close.
It's a bit
Aye,
too
bit
close
too
to
close.
call there.
Be smack bang in the middle of it, I think. Federation science crafters dock with a few Larnius ships. You hail them and ask what's going on. Greetings, we have been attempting to understand our region's newest visitors, the Larnius, although we've been making little headway in deciphering their language.
Ask if they've got anything. Have you got the idea that maybe if we got this one followed by the next encounter,
We'd have some sort of translator to speak to them, maybe. We were doing research on some Larnius weaponry before. I hope you don't have to use it, but perhaps it will aid you on your mission. You thank them and prepare to move on.
a healing burst? I'm all about the ultra violence.
Alright, maybe it'll get some alright scrap if we find a store to sell it at. A rebel ship hails you. Federation scum, we've waited a long time for this. Got a transporter, a teleporter as well.
My usual tactic, of course.
Aye.
Bearing in mind we've got the low oxygen thingy me bob,
We do as well, that's quite handy.
so even if they do take the oxygen out,
Gives
it'll
at
probably
least
be
a
alright.
fighting chance of trying to get things fixed back up. Only been one guy across there as well, it's nothing to worry about with the powered med there.
They always get their bloody missiles off with a preemptive strike. It's causing problems. It really is.
Yeah, we're taking some damage. You can close the doors there as well if you get a free minute.
They might send somebody else over. Now that I've got them on the back foot, I'm happy to just chip away at them while everyone sits in the med bay.
Cool. Alright.
And they really are on the back foot now. They are in serious trouble.
Serious back foot.
So we can take them shields down.
The flak keeps missing a fair bit.
A defence drone, although
28 scraps, not bad.
it's a pretty good offer if we do get the med bay.
Well, that's a knock at the door. We should probably pause things up for a second and do a quick jump cut.
Yep. And we're back.
Sorry about the quick jump cut that you'll have just witnessed there. There was unfortunately a knock at the door. You might have even heard it as well, as we were kind of sent into a little minor panic. Nobody's got any business knocking on the door.
Absolutely. I mean, what the hell are they doing? This is my house. Disrespecting me, knocking on my door.
Cool. Everybody goes back. Get the engines fixed back up.
Should we take a minute?
Yeah.
Oh,
Bit of wind there.
too much coffee.
Well, I've drank a fair bit in the recording so far.
Next, store. A Lanius store, perhaps? This could be interesting.
Be immense if it was. A trading depot set up near the beacon. A surprising number of military ships guards the station. Pick up an advertisement on a wideband channel. Ship parts, repairs, refueling, souvenirs. We've got it all. Check out the only store not afraid of scavengers this side of Omicron 5.
6.
Might as well, a little bit lazy. It's close enough.
Drone control, cloaking and hacking. Can't really afford hacking. Or, well, we could always... Oh, we've got the healing thing to sell. I'll sell that.
Get with 20. I'll get with 35 for a defence drone. A defence drone Mark 2's not bad, mind.
Get another
Still
flat
have
cannon.
drone
Another ion charger. Or
Tough one to call.
cloaking... we can afford hacking. We can afford drone control, and then we have the defence drone.
It's true. It's not a bad way of going.
That could help with those missile problems.
Yeah, it's true. Requires 3 power to run, mind.
It'll take a little while to get it up and running. It's good to have. It is really good to have.
Yeah. Comes with a system repair drone. Not that we particularly need it right now. We are going to need the power for that. There wasn't anything else that we could sell there, was there?
Are you sure it comes with a system repair? It comes with a system repair drone. Sell that.
Cool. And
Defense 2 is more useful. So that takes 3 power. So we are going to need
we're going to have to
more
upgrade.
power.
Yeah, we're going to have to upgrade the drone control, and then we need 3 power bars effectively. So that's going to be expensive. That's a longer term investment. Here's hoping we live a long time enough to use it.
It's not going to be that expensive.
Need 50 then to get 2 extra power bars.
But we need 3 extra power bars. Really.
Yeah. Okay then. Well, that's still doable. I mean, we'll start getting a lot more scrap the further.
I mean, if we're in real trouble, like
systems.
disable some stuff, probably wouldn't want to. But if we go up a ship that's just got missiles, we can even knock the shields off to power the drone, because the shields are useless against missiles.
When you get to the beacon, you quickly try to locate the source of the distress call. As you are looking, the signal blinks out. It's then that you notice a small fleet of scavenger ships absorbing debris from a large battle nearby. You can't help but wonder where the distress signal came from, but you decide not to risk pressure in the fleet.
Well,
I can't help but feel that might have led to something if we had gotten a different result with that first Lanius ship that we came into contact with. You arrive to discover a number of Lanius ships docked at what appears to be a station. You hasten to leave, but are relieved when they message you in your language. Buy, sell, traders. Apparently some merchants emigrated with the scavengers.
Unfortunately, we've just sold everything. So there is nothing here for us.
Laser charger, iron bomb.
It's not that good anyway. We could do with repairs. So I'll spend everything we've got on repairs.
Oh, we can get seven back up. Alright. Okay, clean slate. Get 75 scrap. Get the drones up and running.
I can't afford to get there.
We're all going to get into a scrap here, aren't we? Oh, as you're getting your bearings, another ship suddenly arrives at the beacon. It's Alanius, and they've marked your ship for salvage.
And they've got a lot of weapons. Ooh.
3 weapons coming out. Hacking system coming in there.
And they've got 2 shields as well. This looks like a pretty meaty ship.
Right. Well, we're just going to have to try and weather it out and get that charge ion up. Smack them and...
I'll take whatever they can throw at me.
Got beam. Got a double hull. Is that like a double hull laser or something coming in there as well? A big one sticking out on the top of the shield just fired 2 huge green globules of shit at her. Let's not try to get on the receiving end of that.
Missed all the weapons. But it's all good.
Not doing too bad.
Right, I'm going to use the charge now.
Alright.
Fire that off. Then in with the flak and the basic lasers against the weapons.
Nice. You receive a one-word message from the enemy ship, surrender. You assume they're asking to surrender rather than demand.
We will not accept surrender because these guys did attack me unprovoked, unlike the other guys where it was a breakdown in communication.
Role playing to the hilt, eh?
Absolutely. I mean, no mercy for aggressors.
Cool.
Yeah! Our first victory against the Lanius.
Ship explodes. Nice. 26 scrap is that? My eyes
It
are
is
still
26 scrap, and I've got 3 fuel as well, which is going to come in handy.
Cool.
Ooh.
I wouldn't risk it.
Well, that was the Lanius sector. Sweet.
It's pretty cool to see. You come across a large trading station. However, as soon as you approach number 1 and goes out all ships in the region, do not associate with the Federation. Sympathise that all that oppose the rebels will be punished.
It's either a trade or a fight, one of the two.
Yeah, we've seen this before, and that led to a fight. Oh, but there we go. Nice. And you found somebody selling stuff under the counter.
So, backup battery, clone bay, hacking. Nah.
Defense 1.
Nothing I really want there.
No. Maybe some more fuel. Cool. Should be enough. Alright, we'll still need to get some scrap saved up, but hopefully in the next sector we should have the opportunity to do that.
Zoltan or Engie, really?
They're both friendly, or civilian sectors.
Let's go to the Engie sector. That'll be 4 sectors in.
And what would that give you next, do we know? Just a hostile sector, and that's it. You've arrived in Engie space. The Mantis have been threatening the Engie core worlds, but you should be able to stock up for your journey. Not with 1 scrap we want.
There's a store there. Let's do there, and then to the store.
Cool.
Spending all our stuff at the store when we really need to be...
Aye, saving for the defence drone.
Good.
Yeah, well, we're fixed for fuel.
I thought you were reading these out.
Yeah, not that one though. That was a bit boring.
In case you missed it, there was a refueling station there, and we had nothing.
An Engie ship in the vicinity, seeing you jumped in and armed to the teeth, immediately broadcasted surrender. Subject goal, wealth. Engie motivation, survival. Transfer of goods acceptable.
Shall I accept their offer of surrender? Or explain that we're friendly?
I'll explain you're friendly and see what happens.
And indeed, we're role-playing.
The Engie seem relieved and eager to get underway. They set off without saying anything. The motherfuckers!
Bastards.
Hunt them down. Pack of bastards.
Well, that's 2 useless jumps. I'm going to miss the shop as well.
After a short time you receive a message. Hello, I hope it's not a bother, but I'm looking for an escort to a nearby system. This region's quite dangerous and our ship's not well armed.
They've got 2 shields.
It's a Federation scout. It's one of ours.
Hey, he's given...
Give them with 3 fuel for the trouble there.
Okay. Oh, then they only want to go there as well. Well, we're going to make an extra jump. We're going to take them the scenic route.
You arrive to find a pulsar dominating the view screen. You see a small silhouette pass in front of the star. Before you can ponder what it is, warning signals go off. It appears to be a ship in a firing trajectory.
What the hell does a pulsar do?
I think that's just in terms of like space particles.
It's got a big danger.
Oh.
Periodic waves will disrupt your shields and drones.
Oh, so it's like an ion burst going off. Right, yeah, ion pulse. Okay.
Oh,
well,
God!
That wasn't
And it knocked my weapons off. Why isn't it doing anything to their stuff?
great. It might do.
Oh, this is awful. This is awful.
Oh, we should have just done that clone.
This ion pulse has killed us.
Yeah, these are horrible. It's okay if we just hit their weapons a lot before ours get absolutely mullered. It might be alright. They've only got an ion up and some weird thing that I don't know what it is at the top of their ship.
Just shoot them all. Okay, keep the weapons going. Just keep their weapons off, it's fine.
We've got a fire in the middle of the ship. That's not great. It's spreading.
It's in the oxygen room.
It's okay, remember we can sort of nearly breathe without oxygen.
No, no, no. Not
for
after
that.
what you did.
Aye, fuck you. Ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful material.
Let's get some repairs done.
Fires are starting to go out anyway, and shut the doors now.
Well, I'm not really pleased with that.
Nah, we took a lot of damage there. It was really kind of caught on the defensive.
Yeah, it was the fact that the first ion burst took the shields out just as they fired their weapons.
I'd probably heal up the crew here as well.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for Zoldan to be ready because he was going to need healing.
Yeah.
We'll have to get the power up and running on everything once we get back.
Yeah.
Return to stations,
Oh,
chaps.
they're horrible, those ion pulses, Jesus.
Yeah, I don't like them at all. I might as well wait until it runs out before I jump.
Yeah. Although I think there's another one coming. It's like it's always hitting something.
I want the weapons back online at the very least. Sod it, let's jump. We're gonna have
See
to.
what happens.
Only one little bar left on each of them. Oh, that's cool.
Okay then. Don't think we could have made it without your help. That jump of one empty sector to another one. Fair enough.
Ooh, and they're offering shop stuff. Again, not really. Oh, flak 2 for 80.
They're so good, but they're so powerful to run.
32 and 10. What would that give me? 63, 73.
Oh, hang on. Let's work it out. You'll get 42. Yeah, you get 73.
I could sell the respirators.
It's a hell of a risk, but it does fire 7 bits of crap at them.
I'm taking that risk.
Cool. Go for it.
Sell that. Sell that.
Oh, nearly.
Oh, it moved along. And sell that. And then I get to buy...
Flak 2.
What's the ion stunner? Just looks like a normal ion thing.
Yeah. I think it stuns their crew as well. Largely pointless for the setup that we're rocking here. Nice. So we've only got the one basic laser. If we can get that into a burst laser, we're going to be sitting very fucking pretty. But between the ion and that flak cannon's pretty decent as well with those 7 projectiles.
It's guaranteed to knock the shields off pretty much anything.
Receive a distress call from a nearby energy ship. Assistance requested. Danger present. Imminent destruction. You approach to find a mantis ship assaulting a small energy space station. You prepare for a fight. Fuckers. Still hate the mantis.
I absolutely despise the Mantis.
Cool. Alright, got that closed up. Right, at least we'll get to see the old Flak Mark II in action again. That's 2 runs off the bat where we've got my hands on that. It's pretty good.
I can't believe he went straight for the bloody engine.
Yeah,
just leave him in there.
The cockpit. You're not going to open the door?
No, it'll keep him busy in there. Oh dear, that's unfortunate.
Oh, is it not the flak out? With 3, you could knock the basic laser and the charge off and boost the old flak 2 up.
Oh come on.
It's risky. You gotta let him hit the med bay.
I am. Oh no!
Oxygen's out. Shit.
Get back to the med bay.
Right, got the flak up. It takes some time to charge that, mind
We
you.
need to kill him, and then we need to get to the med bay.
Right, we're in the med bay. We need that oxygen up. Oh, it's risky.
But 3 will repair it quicker than...
Yep. Yep, it's fixed. Close the doors. Or you're going to wait to see if they try and transport somebody else in.
a good chance they'll try and transport somebody else back.
Yeah, that's exactly what they've done. Running around, one for the weapons.
Nope, just taking the long way around.
Alright, so we took some damage there. That was a little bit risky. Good work getting the oxygen back up and running.
That flak does take a long time to charge.
It does.
But once it's charged, it's pretty devastating.
Totally. So we've got the ion up and running. Everything comes in. Nice. Look at that damage.
Hoo yeah! Who's your daddy?
Right, so we've got some bits there. Oh, crewman.
A crewman.
It's a new killer. He fights. An NG that fights.
That's a bit bizarre.
And 20 scrap. So that was 70 odd scrap we got there. Not bad at all.
Let's close the doors. Whew. Right, everyone to your posts.
Cool.
Apart from you. You are now the new shields guy.
Nice. It's good that we've got a shields guy, but we're a crew complement of 4.
It's a bit bizarre that he's a fighter.
Yeah. Oh well, we'll take it.
Oh, 72 scrap.
Is there anything in particular that we need?
And we need power for the defense system.
Yeah, and it needs repairing actually.
We can get the NG over there. So we're nearly there in terms of getting that up and running. Oh no, we're not.
No.
Have I been running on less than optimal shield? Oh no, we are nearly there.
Yeah, that's right. Cool. One more power bar and do it. It's not far off.
It's not far off at all. I'll hotkey him so he's now default there.
Nice. We're doing all right.
Doing all right. Doing all right.
The old Zoltan research facility.
Let's participate in this study. Somebody dies. I just got a new crew member. Okay.
Right. Okay. And Pirate Scout coming in.
Okay. Everyone at the med bay. All doors open. Oh, they always go for him.
Maybe he's just got one of those faces that you really want to punch.
Must have, mate. Must have. Okay, I'm not keen on them having that. I'm actually going to turn the laser off to activate the defense drone.
It didn't seem like that.
Yeah, I'm going to have to knock the...
Alright. Yeah, I suppose they've got that big fuck off missile, haven't they? So let's do what we've got to do.
Right, everyone back to positions, apart from you, run to the med bay.
Cool. Alright.
Everyone's starting to get pretty meaty shields these days.
Yeah.
Okay, hit them with the flak. Honestly, it's probably not the best idea to... oh god, the door control's down. I'm going to have to fight them.
Yeah.
At least they're NGs. It's probably not the best idea to be relying solely on the flak cannon to do the damage.
Yeah.
But I've went down this road.
Well, that's it. We're kind of stuck with it now. It's I mean, it does do some beefy damage when it hits mine. I mean, it doesn't give you the precision, but it does give you the damage. Okay, what's going on now?
So I've dealt with the intruders. I'm going to send everyone back to that post for now.
Alright.
Let me think. The missile's still online, so I definitely want to continue with what I'm doing to shoot the missile down.
It's okay.
That's fully charged, so with that I can probably take the shields down and then rake the flak across the front.
Nice. Cool. Alright, 37 scrap.
Plus 18 scrap and a combat drone.
It's not bad. A Mark II combat drone.
Sweet. So if I go up against somebody who doesn't have missiles, I can use the Mark II combat drone. I need more power.
Yeah.
I need 2 more power ideally. That way I can have all the weapons and all the shields with the
Have
defense
you
drone
turned the
online.
oxygen off by any chance?
I may have turned the oxygen off. Temporarily, I totally knew exactly what I was doing. You're at full health. You guys aren't.
Alright.
So we'll get them healed up while he's doing a bit of a repair.
Cool. So I think this is going to turn into a very long episode, so chances are we're probably going to have to...
Split it in two.
Split this in two, I think. We'll see how things go from there, really. But let's take a jump.
Well, we're in Sector 4, so if we can get to the end of Sector 4, that's literally halfway through the game.
Yeah, that's a good
So
place
that's
to
the
stop.
sensible point to pause it.
Alright. You arrive at a beacon and immediately detect a pirate ship. It seems that the distress beacon was a trap.
So they do not have missiles, so the defense drones useless.
Charging lasers coming in.
Oh no, I can shoot down incoming lasers. I might as well. Got fairly...
Yeah, we've got plenty of drone parts, haven't we? There we go. It's taking a few down there. It's pretty sweet.
They are able to damage me, but let's hit them with the flak.
They've got charge ions coming in there as well.
Oh
Ooh,
dear.
Fuck. And there's us confidently saying, oh, we'll just get to the end of the sector and then we'll wrap things up. We might not even get there yet.
Yeah, that
Jesus.
was a bit painful.
Really punched me quite hard there.
It did, that was a tough hit.
You might
and
wanna
the
open
defense drones down.
You might want to open up the doors at the front as well just to clear that fire out.
Stop it before it spreads.
Yeah.
Let's hit the weapons with the charge. Ah, that's no good.
Nah.
Get the flak back online now. Ah, for God's sake. They knocked the flak down again.
We are kind of the one-trick pony of space here, really, aren't we? It's like we need that flak cannon up and running, or we're frigged.
Get the defense drone back online at the very least. Get the
Cool.
flak back online.
Try and see if we can keep that thing up for long enough to smash the piss out.
I'm thinking of trying to hold out until this flak's fully charged and then hit them with everything at once. I know it means taking some damage in the meantime.
Hey, give it a go. Why not? See what we can do.
Right. Flak them. Once the flak's hit, give it a second to fire. Hit their weapons with everything.
That smacked them, but they're charging up. They might get away with this, you know.
I'd rather let them go at this stage.
Well, I think if you get another flak shot on them, hit their shields, and then hit them with a flak shot, they'll be fucked. No, that way. Unless you fire. Fire like a gun. Oh, you pack of bastards.
Just got away.
Oh, well then.
Well, that was painful.
It was. Alright, next.
Pilot needs healing up.
Cool.
Well, we'll just get him sorted out and hope for the best.
Yep. Well, we've done okay. I think I got up to... I think I was in Sector 3 when I got killed. So we're doing alright. We're still making progress.
There's a store. I can at least repair the ship with the scrap I've got.
Alright. Then you can do remarkable things, yada yada yada. Cool. Get my bat in the green. That's
Anything worth selling? I could sell that for 37. Couldn't really do much with it. Get a backup battery.
Yeah, they're selling drones anyway.
I mean, I don't think I'm really going to use the combat drone.
I mean, it's not too bad though, is it really?
It can take one layer of shields off.
Hmm.
I'm going to sell it.
Alright.
And then fix the ship up properly.
Cool. So we're sitting in a good position going into Sector 5 then, really. We'll
Buy
definitely...
a couple more drone parts.
Alright. I think we definitely need to see if we can get rid of the basic laser and get something a little bit more faster firing. I mean, the setup that we've got with a decent burst laser would be pretty sweet.
I'm going to jump here, and that'll let us see if we can jump there
Right.
before we jump to the exit.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Alright.
because we might get an extra sector out of this.
Alright.
Yes, we will.
Oh, just I.
We will.
Cool.
Always a plan, you see.
Right, you see a small rebel carrier in the distance. You lay low and try to blend in with the other traffic. However, it's surprising to see a rebel military ship alone deep into NG space.
It was a waste of time.
Aye.
And a waste of fuel.
Still got plenty of it.
To the exit.
Okay then, so before we jump, I think we should wrap things up, and then that'll be a call to part 1. Before that happens, crew.
Space station set up for travellers. I can't.
Aye.
Well, we'll call that a day because this has likely been a long one already, and we're only halfway through. There's still potential for this. It's a lot less shaky. A lot more shaky than it was in the beginning. The weapons are good. what I'm thinking we need to do is start looking at upgrading the engines and the shields a bit more,
Yeah.
because we need to be better at dodging. We need to be able to soak up more damage before it starts hitting the ship.
Those missiles are really doing some damage as well. I mean, there is still that option with the weapon setup as well. We've got some power there, but we're very reliant on that one system, really. So
Indeed, the actual doing damage to them element of it isn't very accurate.
yeah.
So we do need maybe a burst laser.
Yeah, okay then. But as always, like, comment and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I suppose we'll see you next time.
Yes, thank you very much for watching. We will save and quit, and we will be back for the second part of this this FTL run through at the same time next week.
See you later, bye bye.
Bye bye.